Greetings and welcome to all who are listening to this transmission. A little update on where the Ascension energies are at the moment. I'm sure we are all feeling the intensity of these new rays and the intense change that is happening throughout every person, group, nation, and globally. Since the 21st of December, on the solstice, we have really reached the magical 22% of the human population resonating with the Ascension energies. This is the quantum master number, which is accelerating the Ascension further for the global humanity. During January, a very particular phenomenon has been happening, which is the download of the ALEPH hour wave, which is the energy wave that is given as a gift by the divine to create a civilizations. So ALEPH hour is really prompting us now into the next phase of the human evolution. It is not about just healing something a little here or balancing something there. This is now truly creating the new civilization. ALEPH hour means the alpha light or the first light. And interestingly enough, where is it anchoring within the earth plane? It is in Aotearoa, New Zealand, which is the land of the first light. So New Zealand has been given this name in the past, meaning the first country that receives the day, and also Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud or the light bearer, as it was known in the Maori tradition. However, everything was pointing towards this time when New Zealand is really serving as the anchoring point or umbilical cord for the new civilization on Earth, which is the civilization of the Golden Age or Heaven on Earth. So during January, serving my mission as the light worker and so many others, with now by millions around the world in this service, so I was doing my piece of the puzzle, and throughout the month of January was called on a very particular energy points around New Zealand, from Stonehenge in Carterton to the libraries in the stone in Kafia, to Raglan, to the waterfall known as Bridal Veil, areas in the Central Plateau, Ruapehu, and so forth. So amazing aspects of these powerful rays were actually anchored because the surface humans cannot utilize directly the raw energy of the ALEPH hour. So we are activating the entire grid of the Lemurian helpers and priesthood that are modulating these rays for the surface humans to be able to utilize. And as a part of this mission, the libraries in the stone in Kafia, for instance, opened another 4 aspects of the hidden knowledge, if you like, or vibrations or frequencies in the stone. I've been going to Kafia for a number of years. However, this is the new times when more of the Lemurian help and the Lemurian waving is happening. So it was all magnificent to see and experience the intensity of what was happening, the energy that goes through the body like a really 100,000 volts of electricity, and then riding through the incredible electric storm. Like one night I was driving in the pitch black with all the facets of this storm flowing and downloading whatever was needed. It was quite amazing to serve in the way that we serve now. So what is ALEPH hour bringing? As we are starting to create the new civilization, the divine is giving us a gift of all aspects that we need for this creation. So the codes are arriving, the templates are arriving, the gifts are arriving, the tools are arriving. And during the month of January and partly February, the anchoring was happening of what the divine is calling the art heart, or the vibration or configuration of the higher heart for humanity. And that is the key. This open heart, this multidimensional infinite heart vibration is vital to our new creation. So I'll give you a little bit of explanation through these symbols in this fashion. While we were downloading the Art Heart Vibration and the Bridal Veil Waterfall, this symbol of swastika, which is often seen in the heart of the saints and Buddha and so forth, was the previous configuration for the heart, which is creating through the balancing aspect of the two polarities and then creating with the four elements the vortex and the creation of myriads of things. Now that one changed in front of my psychic eyes into the vibration which is now softening, starting to create this kind of lineages. And then that line connects with each line on the side through the 8, and then each other line with the 8 that way, and then that way, and then that way. And then finally we have the infinity of 888 vibrations. So the symbol as it changed from swastika looks something like this. You're aware that this is just a drawing, and I'm still trying to draw it in a way which is more revealing, but you will understand that every facet is now not only multidimensional, it's infinite. There is no beginning or end to this creation. So this is creation beyond the polarity, beyond the beginning and end, beyond the black and white, good and bad. This is the creation in the infinite as the divine source, the divine mother Quan, primary field of creation, in a perfect balance as the Father, Mother, Creator, God is now revealing. So humans have arrived to the point where we are given the codes of creation that we never had before. So it is very powerful time in our global ascension. So as you can see, all the figure 8s are actually 888 because every aspect belongs to that 8, but also to this 8 and also to that 8. So it is representing all four elements as we know them in their infinity format, and all the four comoras of the human heart, which are now changing into the very powerful electrical vortex. Many people are experiencing quite interesting phenomena as this electrical change is happening around their own heart. And it is nothing to be feared, but certainly it is experienced sometimes as a quite intense ascension symptomatology. So wonderful, let's get used to it and enjoy it. So as the ALEPH was bringing this global art heart, the Universal Mother Quan is explaining what art heart is about. Art heart is making every person on earth an artist. And our most cherished artistic project is our own life, which means every person now is starting to create something magnificent out of their life, something harmonious, something beautiful. Like in the past, in the 3D reality, looked like the life was average and dreary and not that wonderful. And then every now and then we will have the experience of the art, an amazing piece of music, an amazing painting, a design, or a garden, or anything which is the creation where we feel God, Goddess have touched this. So now our entire life is becoming like that. So we are starting to live the living art. Our lives are becoming harmonious, magical, exciting. We are truly recognizing ourselves as a unified creators that are thrilling, that are excited, that are passionate, and we constantly, infinitely create within the field of Divine Mother Quan. So, anchoring this, the Divine gave a very specific project, which is people gathering in a very special venue to bring this vibration not only for ourselves or the group New Zealand, but to radiate it globally, as everything is field within field within field, and our new grid is allowing from any point of this earth, so now especially from New Zealand, which is beautifully opening and resonating, and now these energies can go globally around the world. So as this beautiful project was unfolding, and we were thinking, where is the venue going to be? An incredible venue presented itself, and that's the beauty how Divine works. Everything is already there, and it just right time it presents itself. So the venue where we are going, where this beautiful event is happening on the 11th of April 2017, is Teoro. Teoro is a modern building which was envisaged by the visionaries in the art of architecture and artistic design. And these amazing people created a building which you can feel it's a living building, it's breathing building. And inside, when all the doors are closed, the building is designed in a way that you can hear the wind. It is fashioned over the phenomenon, which is the sacred point for the Maori consciousness, which is the Mount Wellington and the crater in Mount Wellington, which when the wind is howling through, creates this amazing sound. And the building in Teoro is recreating this sound. The name Teoro means frequency, vibration, sound reverberating in the chamber. Can't be more perfect for the event which is unfolding and for this stage of the human evolution. Building is also created as a canopy of trees on the trunks of beautiful carved wood. There is like a canopy that you can experience as a shell of light and being embraced, and it's extremely acoustic, so every sound created within the building is just like a reverberating with the energy of New Zealand and reverberating through the grid with the energy of the planet. And the sound that we are going to make is, oh my goodness. Since the project started, amazing people that are sound healers, that are people who work with the sound for many, many years, and now coming to this crescendo into the new times, have gathered and showed themselves up for this event. So we will have Aroha and Rosmarinus and Will and Jason and Annie and Sylvia and Chloe and Matthias and myself, Biljana, bringing the sound of light language and many others. We are creating the orchestra of sacred instruments, crystal lyra, didgeridoo, timpans, shamanic drums, crystal bowls, golden bowl, rainbow bowl, chime, all sorts of amazing instruments coming together to create this magical sound, and the voices stepping in of the intuitive singing and the light language. So once we immerse ourselves into that amount of the sound healing, and the guides are not even calling it healing anymore, they're calling it a thrilling, it's a sound thrilling, we are starting to experience amazingness. We're starting to create the 5D life. We're truly stepping into the 5D reality and doing the baby steps as a humanity. It's still more than exciting. It's incredible. That's why we have incarnated on this plane, to come to this point where we are really, truly creating and experiencing this way of life. It's waving. It's different voices that might have been out of tune or out of harmony, coming in harmony. Like the entire humanity, giving the blueprint of the humanity for all that looks very discordant on this planet, now finally steps into its higher harmonics. So everybody is invited to join for the concert on the 11th of April, and then followed up on the 22nd and 23rd of April with the weekend event at the temples in Bombay, in Botany, in this case, the Buddhist temple, and Sharda. So we are going to keep co-creating an amazingness and shift in our own lives, society, and globally, signing the new contracts for the new reality of heaven on earth. Divine Mother Kuan says about this new reality, we have heard through the biblical explanations, other religions, various prophecies that there is this amazing reality coming on earth. And the shortest definition, as we can relate to it right now, is that the new reality is nothing like what we used to have, and it is everything as we always wanted. Bring it on. Karaira, karai, rama.